everybody, The Great Escape here, and welcome to another episode on our Let's Play Minecraft server here on PS4 Console Edition. So in our last episode, I started building something pretty mega because I didn't like how small our base was going to be, and I've been using this giant concrete tower converter thing here to get it done. But let's see, so that's what we built last time, and you can see I've added a little bit of decorations to it. But in the meantime, I have added the bases on all four sides. Now I don't have the side pieces done or the connectors. I think I'm going to save that till the end. And I still need to put iron trapdoors on everything because iron trapdoors are really expensive. And I've gone through almost all my iron reserves. But today, what we're going to do is... Oh, woo. Okay, today what we're going to do is take this thing up into the sky, and my goal for today is to have two sides done. This one here and maybe this one over here, because this side and this side are going to be identical, and then that side and this side are going to be identical. So if I can get half of the entire structure built today, then we will be able to see what it all looks like, so that the final pieces, all I'll have to do is, you know, copy those two sides over on my own, and then complete the edges, and the outer structure will be done, and we will be able to work on the interior and start organizing things. So as you can see, I've already loaded up my inventory with everything I'm going to need. So let me get rid of this moonlight and we'll get started. Alright, so here we are on the side of what I'm treating as the front of the build, although the build is basically symmetrical across all sides, so it doesn't really have a front, but I am kind of treating this one as the front because as you're coming in from over there, you're going to see it here. But I guess equally that could be the front, or I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I'm just treating it like the front. But our first goal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the edges up, and I'm going to have the full outline in. So I'm going to, you know, outline this side over here where it meets in the middle. This one's going to go all the way up, that one, and then that one. So we'll have the four white going all the way up. So it'll be a little bit easier to kind of fill in the gaps. Now the pattern is going to roughly be the same. So we're still going to have, you know, the white, the gray, white, glass, white, gray, going across. However, it is going to more sharply and steeply rise, because right now it's kind of this boring, just, you know, a typical slope. But this is the base, and the dramatic structure is about to rise up from that. So let's see, what's the best way to do this? Do I want to make you watch and count live on camera, or show you? I think I'm going to go ahead and build it, and then I'll come back when I've got the first rung up so you can kind of see how high it's going to go and what it's going to look like. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I might have greatly underestimated the amount of resources that this is actually going to take, because I've already burnt through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 stacks of white concrete. For some reason I thought that each section was going to be 9 stacks, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But let me go ahead. I'm going to try to hide this from you guys as much as I go. As I'm climbing this tower and we're getting up here, I just want to send out a great thank you to everybody who supported me in the last, 6 months or so, or let's see, August, yeah, 6 months since I started my channel, and all the new subscribers that I've got. We hit 200 subscribers, so this is, you know, it's a huge milestone for me, and I'm super excited, and now we're pushing on towards 500 and moving on. But I've had the best week on this channel in a long time, and I just want to send a sincere thank you to all of, there's something big behind me. Sincere thank you to all the support that you've got, and please, I love hearing you all in the comments, and I love talking to you, and drop me a comment, and I'll definitely get back to you. But behind me, you did see a giant structure. If I turn around, you'll notice I've got the outline here, and I went ahead and did all of the outline of all the white parts. Let me zoom off in this direction. I'm gonna turn around, and you can kind of see, let's see, boom, there we go. So this is how tall this structure is going to be. It's going to be pretty enormous. Now this side and that side are going to be slightly larger. These ones are going to meet up, but those are going to be the kind of the top. But as you can tell, that giant tower of scaffolding that I've been referring to is a little shorter even than as hard as we're going. And I think it's only slightly shorter than our AFK, the top of our AFK platform and fish farm. So that's still a pretty enormous structure. But let's dive down here. Next step, of course, is to take the white all the way up, as well as the glass. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of nail that out on one side. But we're going to start seeing a change in the design a little bit. So starting right here on this one, going across here, these blocks are actually going to be blue cyan, and this blue cyan is going to wrap around the entire build. So it's going to come across like this, and those gray blocks will also be cyan. And just actually I don't think they need to be. I don't even know if I need them. Anyway, so this is going to be blue cyan going all the way across like this. And towards the end here, boop boop. And that's actually going to continue off the end once I get the other edge built. It's going to continue off the end, and it's going to connect to a line of blue cyan coming off right there. So the blue cyan is going to tie all four of my towers together like that, and I'm going to have blue cyan here, another one a little bit further up, and then another one even further up. So it's going to divide up the build a little bit, and then in front of that we're going to have the gray is going to come up a little bit thicker just in front of that blue cyan to bind it all together like so. Whoop. So let me go ahead and I'll zoom off. You can kind of see, so we get like this this bar, and there's going to be another one about there, and I think another one about there. So it's going to divide up the rise a little bit more and give it a little bit more support, or what appears to be support. But let me go ahead and start popping in some of this white and see how far we can get with the resources that I do have, and maybe we can finish this side at least today. Not sure if we're going to have enough to finish the second side like I wanted to, but that just means we can get another episode and maybe finish all this out. But it's going to take a lot of digging, a lot of filling that tower right there up with 9 stacks of concrete, and then tearing it all out, and then doing it again and again and again. All right, so let me go ahead and fill in the glass and the white concrete up to the top, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got 1 row of white and 1 row of glass head, which means I have another row of white next to it, and then double that. And this is all the white concrete I have left, and all the stained glass I have. Now I think I've got, let me go down here and check. Oh, that would have been so cool if I could have just skimmed along the water. If I go in here, I think, let's see. Oh, that's iron. Alright, was it this one? Nope. Was it this one? Yes, that's empty. Let's see what's over here. Alright, there's some more white concrete. There's some more glass. Okay. I've got a little bit of glass here I can go ahead and dye. Let's see what my gravel and sand reserves are looking like. Okay. Alright, let me craft that up and see how much that leaves me with. I would like to have some serious words with the person who said, hey, build this out of concrete. That was me. Anyway, so after using up all my gravel reserves and most of my sand, I've got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 stacks of concrete powder, and then about 4 stacks of concrete. That should be enough. I don't even want to guess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I mean, it's a lot of layers. it's really a lot of layers. That might be enough to do, it'll definitely be enough to finish up one half of it. I'm not sure how much it would get onto the other half. I've also got some glass smelting down there that I can construct into my cyan so that I can get at least the other glass in. But what I'm going to do is really quickly turn all of this into concrete, and by really quickly I mean a very slow, arduous process, but it's got to be done. And then when I come back, we'll hopefully get at least half of this done, and then I want to take up the gray so you can see what that looks like, pop in the blue lines that are going to go where they go, at least on the half of it, and we'll have one half of this front side done so you can kind of see what it's going to look like in its final stages. Lord, this is going to take a while. Pray for me. I'll be right back. And by right back, I mean in like an hour. Alright, so I'm back. I turned all that stuff into concrete, and then I kind of got carried away because I just kind of got into a zone and things started clicking together. So let's zoom over here and you will see what we have. But this has literally used up all of my final reserves of resources. So I'm going to have to do a lot of gathering of sand and gravel. So let's pop up here. That's a pretty good vantage point. And so we already had this part constructed down here. And you can see from this angle what it's going to look like. But here we go. There is one completed side of our new Mega Build Arco. Now, there are a few things still missing. Kind of zoom up here. So as you can see, the middle portion, I still need to put the cyan concrete going up the middle. And then there's also, let me see if I can, I don't think I have any more iron trapdoors because I used them all. But there's also going to be some decoration along here with iron trapdoors going across some of these glass parts. So kind of like right across here, just to break up the glass, because while I do like the way it looks, just having glass going all the way up kind of does look funny. And so having these little iron trapdoors going across them to break it up will give it a little bit more support look, and then, you know, kind of make it whatever. Now up at the top, I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm gonna have to wait till I get you know, the other side done for exactly what this is gonna look like. But I can't decide if I want to bring the gray concrete straight across like this, or have another set of trapdoors blocking that, and then maybe double it up going across. I don't know. But this right here is going to be repeated on that side, and then these two sides, as I've said, are going to be different. So I'm going to have to look at it and see what I want to go with. Now, I'm going to have to do a lot of mining. Let's see, I have 32 sand, 35 sand, and I thought that was gravel. It's andesite. No gravel left. I've used up everything. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of collecting. This whole side here and the 4 bases. So the 4 bases are done, but this whole side and all of those 4 things took 2 shulker boxes of sand and 2 shulker boxes of gravel to complete. So I'm thinking with another maybe 3 of each, I should be able to get all of the white concrete in, and then it might take, you know, a total of 4 of each to get all of the gray and the I can't, why is this word like not like this word cyan to go in, and then I'm going to need a bunch of extra sand in order to get all of the glass, because I think I've also used up the last of my glass reserves as well. So I've got a lot of gathering to go. I'm going to pick up some shovels. I'm going to grab all my spare shulker boxes, which I'm kind of running down low on because I've currently got this like island of things here filled with random stuff. So I'm gonna have to pick up, where are my extra shulker boxes? Are they in here? One, two, I should have 4 extra shulker boxes. Oh wait, no, I had to put one over here. This thing was backed up. Why? I apparently use shulker boxes as a way to grow. This was backed up, so I've actually taken out all the bamboo because now I have 2 shulker boxes filled with bamboo and I don't need that much. But these, there we go. So there's 4 shulker boxes that I'm going to be filling up with sand and gravel, and then I'm going to do some work emptying out those other ones so I can take them with me, and I'll do that. But unfortunately, I think with the amount of sand and gravel that I'm going to have to gather, this is probably as far as we're going to get with today's episode. So it'll be a little bit shorter, but I've got a lot of playtime this weekend that I'm going to be putting in, although I might be kind of setting off on a new expedition, not to take the place of this one, but in addition to this, with some other PS4 Minecraft players. We'll see how that pans out. But I do have some playtime this weekend, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get at least all of the white concrete in on all 4 sides, and then we'll see about the glass and the other things. I've got a few touch-ups that I need to do. As I've built, I got better at constructing things, so this side doesn't have any of these. I like how this is doubled up on the edges, but you can see right there it's not doubled up. And so I'm hoping this weekend to have all 4, at least the white concrete parts, going up, and then maybe the bases, the white concrete parts of the bases, as you can see there, because this base right here is only half done. It's gonna jut out this way, and then there's gonna be a little thing here, and then it's actually gonna cut back this way, so that when this one juts out this way and then cuts back this way, they aren't gonna meet, but there's just gonna be a small gap between them right there. It's gonna have like a decorative window or something in it. I haven't quite decided, but anyway, I think that's going to be all for today. It's going to a little bit shorter episode, but thank you for all of your support again. This has been a wonderful week for the channel, and I can't wait to see how things go in the coming months and weeks and year, and who knows how long, but we'll see. But this has been The Great Escape, and if you enjoyed this episode, please drop a like. If you really enjoyed it and want to see more content like it, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.